Good morning and welcome back to the Dawg Show, your source for the latest Empire news and sports. I'm your host, Mace Monteith.
And I'm Mary Grease, sitting in for the other Mary. She will be back next week. Welcome back from fall break.
Our top story this week, regular season winning record, winning a regional championship last year, just a couple of victories away from a state tournament. No, we aren't talking about any of our sports teams here at Empire. We're talking about our academic team.
Here's Kiki Smith with this week's Bulldog Spotlight.
Meet the academic, the smart guys, the gals on campus. Last year, this group brought home some hardware, winning a regional championship.
You always see these big schools with all these big seniors, and you think they know so much. You watch them, they're just popping off those questions, and for us to just go out there, we had fun and have a great time, show people that we have intellect too. Yes, I thought it felt really great.
And with that regional championship, it brings some pressure. Every competition the Empire academic team competes in, the target is on their back.
When we're at the meets, it's more of a friendly competition, but there are those moments where things do tend to get competitive with, specific teams that we go up against. But yeah, I think that we need to go out there, we need to answer the questions and answer to the best of our ability. That way we can keep that target on our back next year.
How hard is it competing in an academic meet? Let's see. Our EMP team versus the academic team.
Okay. In an April video shared by millions online, a nurse used this substance to show how easily the coronavirus can spread. What was the substance she put on her gloves after picking up some toilet paper and then spread it on her phone? Dawson?
Paint.
Yes.
What'd you say?
Paint.
Paint.
It was green paint, but paint just had to be said. Good. Okay. So 10 to 0.
10?
10 points a question. This American artist was known for his signature wet-on-wet oil painting technique. Who was the man who became a household name? Dawson?
Bob Ross.
I knew what?
All right. Sorry, EMP guys, you did not win.
Thanks, KK, for that report. Sorry, EMP team, better luck next time. The academic team's next meet will be at the Wichita Academic Conference Tournament at the Simmons Center on November 4th.
Today is Crazy Sock Day put on by the Stuco. Also, tomorrow is the return of the Fall Carnival, starting at 5. There will be booths all around campus. Come out for plenty of food, fun, and games.
And next week we will have a fun story from our Spotlight reporters, KK Smith and Ava Boozer from the Carnival.
Don't forget Bulldog for Crisp meet in Mr. White's room at lunchtime every Thursday. And congratulations to October Student of the Month, Riley Musher and Mikey Whetstone.
Now over to the elementary and the Bulldog broadcast.
Welcome to the Bulldog broadcast, your source for the latest Empire Elementary news. We hope you had a good fall break. I'm Orion Beasley.
And I'm Zoe Gray. Before we go any further, let's check out this week's elementary prize pups of the week.
Every week we want to recognize elementary students that earn different classroom achievements during the week. Good job, guys!
This past Wednesday, the 5th grade went on a field trip to a manufacturing plant in Duncan. It was a really interesting trip.
If you have any videos or pictures, send us an email to the address on your screen, and they might make it on the show.
And today the pre-K also has a field trip. If you're in the library, Mrs. Lassini wants to make sure you check out what Filbert, our library turkey, has dressed up as for Halloween. And also the AR store is open.
Congrats to our 1st through 3rd Pee Wee football team for winning the championship last weekend.
Finally, when you're in the halls, check out our new video board by the office. You might see your birthday or pictures of you showing school spirit.
Now for a look at your Bulldog forecast. Here's Madison and Chance in the Bulldog Weather Center.
Thanks, guys. Today look for windy but nice conditions with a high near 80 degrees. Tonight at kickoff for slight cool down with temperatures dropping to below 70. This weekend, look for highs in the mid-80s and strong south winds. Now for a look at your extended forecast. Here's Chance Vandenberg.
Thanks, guys. Next week, look for a warm start but a cool finish, with temperatures starting out the week with lower 70s with little to no chance of rain. That's a look at your weather. Now back to you in the Bulldog broadcast booth.
Thanks for that weather report. That's all the time we have for the Bulldog broadcast. Tune back in next week for more news from the elementary. Now, back to the Dawg Show studios and a look at your Bulldog sports. YMCA, it's fun to stay.
Thanks, guys. And just like that, the junior high football season is over. This past Tuesday, the junior high Dogs wrapped up another successful season by defeating the Granfield Bearcats and finishing with a record of 6-1. Good job, Dogs. Also yesterday, the high school girls basketball team had their second scrimmage of the year at Temple against the host school and Surreal. In the coming weeks, we will talk to our basketball coaches about the upcoming high school and junior high seasons. Tonight, the high school Bulldog football team looked to put a stranglehold on back-to-back district championships as they travel to Waurika with the game starting at 7. The Dogs improved to 6-1 and 2-0 in district play last week with another convincing win over Snyder. The Dogs are looking to make school history this season as we have never won back-to-back district titles. So be sure to come out and support your Dogs. That's a look at your week of Bulldog sports. Now back to you in the Dawg Show studio.
Thanks for that sport report. That's all the time we have for the Dawg Show this week.
Keep checking our Facebook page and YouTube channel, Empire Media Productions. There you can find all of our past Dawg Shows and other EMP content.
You can also go to our official school website at temperance2.org and find a link to all of our content as well.
Content like past Dawg Shows, News from the Hill segments, Bulldog Book Talks, the Bulldog Beat, the EMP Dogcast, and coming soon are somewhat educational segments called How To. You'll just have to watch and see. And if you have pictures or videos of school spirit, send us an email to mediaproductions@empireschools.org.
Thank you for tuning. Have a great weekend and we will see you next week.
And thanks for stopping by, Empire.